Know the difference with Annex Wealth Management? Alec Durand is an estate planning attorney with Annex Wealth Management. Welcome back.
Hi, Danny.
So when it comes to distribution of assets, most of us are familiar with wills. Not everyone is acquainted with trusts. And if they are, it might be through the term trust fund baby. We could talk about that later. Planning for giving either while alive or deceased puts you in charge. What you want will go to who you want and how you want and when you want. There's 6 benefits of trust that we're going to cover. Alex assists Annex clients in this process. We're going to get his perspective. Alec, the first is pretty apparent, but it's also really important. That's to better control the distribution of wealth.
Yeah, trusts are a great vehicle to consolidate assets and also control how you want your assets to pass. They're awesome for gathering all things up within one bucket, if you will, which is the trust itself. Once things are properly funded into a trust, you can have terms in that document that decide where do assets go, in what percentage or in what amounts do people inherit assets, and what type of controls are you going to have in place regarding how people receive those assets.
Second benefit to trust, keep your assets out of probate. There's a hassle right there you're dodging.
Yeah, absolutely. So probate is a state-by-state process. It's governed by state-specific rules. Every state has its own asset threshold limits for probate. One primary benefit to trusts is that assets passing through those pass outside of probate. So a properly funded trust can help you avoid court costs and time, and it can help make administration of your assets private.
Because court costs and times will add up, right?
Very quickly.
Yeah. Third benefit of trust, to ensure you make the decisions.
Yes, absolutely. So a properly drafted trust can make sure that all of your wishes are accomplished how you want them to. In the absence of a trust document or any estate planning document, you're going to be subject to the default rules of your estate. So having a trust in place can help make sure that decisions you want made are actually accomplished.
We're with Alec Durand, an estate planning attorney at Annex Wealth Management. The 6 benefits of trusts. The 4th, minimize estate taxes and provide asset protection.
Right. A trust is a very flexible document in that you can decide how you want to leave assets to your beneficiaries. You can leave things outright, which is essentially where your beneficiary is just going to receive a check in whatever amount their share is. Or you can leave assets to them inside of a trust. Leaving assets in trusts to beneficiaries provides them with asset and creditor protection. It can help minimize the risk of creditors coming after them. Or if a beneficiary gets divorced after you pass away, assets inside of a trust are more difficult for a ex-spouse to get at. Now, there's 2 general categories of trusts: revocable trusts and irrevocable trusts. Irrevocable trusts can help reduce a person's federal estate tax burden. So having a properly funded trust and making sure you're talking to your wealth manager and whoever your advisor is and your estate planning attorney can help make sure that the best trust to meet your needs is prepared.
Talking about benefits of trust. Number 5, make things easier on your beneficiaries. Who wants to leave a mess behind?
Right. No one does. So a trust can really help provide that clear guidance of where you want things to go. It can make sure that your wishes are easily determined and provide a very clear pathway for your beneficiaries to get their assets to administer anything that's left inside of your estate.
Yeah, you can't control things from beyond the grave, but you can come close.
You can come close.
That's right. And our final of 6 benefits to establishing a trust, and this might be the best, to obtain peace of mind. You must see this often.
All the time. And the primary benefit of a trust is really threefold. The first is probate avoidance, which we've already talked about. The second is that trusts are administered privately. They don't have to go through a public court process. They can stay out of the limelight. And so your wishes can be kept within your sphere of whomever your beneficiaries are. And the last thing is, again, it can provide asset protection to your beneficiaries and will really make sure that where, when, and how you want your assets distributed is accomplished.
Alec Durand is an estate planning attorney at Annex Wealth Management. Thank you.
Thank you.